Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and today we are starting Lord for Justice. Before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like or comment. Helps me figure out what kind of videos you would like to see so I can make more of those for you. Without further ado, let's go. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Peerless Siege safe house. NIKKE stares down with sunken eyes at the sentenced targets brought in earlier. Two men and one woman have their arms and legs tightly bound and tape sealed over their mouths. Scattered around them are various samples of drug prevalent in the Ark, referred to as mist. Ooh, what's this mist? NIKKE peels the tape off one of the man's mouth. Oof, that hurt. Please, don't kill me. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Oh, he did. As the man's body hits the floor, it is accompanied by the clink of a shell casing landing. Kay removes the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends, getting used and then tossed to the wolves? You don't have a clue, do you? The judges in the Peerless Sage are way worse than us. This statement causes Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we're honest about being dishonest. But oh no, not you. You prattle on about justice, as if there's anything righteous about this dirty work. The bullet grazes the man's cheek, interrupting his seething trade. I probably should look that up before I said it. Oh well. Shut up. Get over with, will you? Just kill me already. Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. Kay looks down at the growing pool of blood with dead eyes. No. The remaining woman, who is still tied up, watches with terror in her eyes. After glancing her way, Kay pulls out a phone and dials a number. Before there's even a ring, the line connects with a click. Report. Request first day of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. And if I refuse? Murmured voices can be heard on the other end. A voice different from the previously monotonous tone is now coming from the phone. It is the voice of an elderly person. Okay, are you listening? X. That's right. I believe this is the first time you've heard my voice. And yet you still recognize me. That's because you're the only one of the upper strata who still seems human. I'll take that as a compliment. However, I believe we have a misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops all pretense and warmth and shifts to a cold and emotionless tone. Kay can feel the hairs on her body standing on end. The judges are a committee. Everyone has an equal say, and therefore, all decisions are impartial. However, the letters in our code names also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we're divided into the upper and lower strata, yes. So tell me, what do you think that means? Remember what your name stands for. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. I'm waiting for a response. For the sake of a righteous judgment. The call disconnects. Kay grips the phone tightly and clenches her jaw. Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Peerless Siege safe house. There's a sound of a single gunshot. Then the echo of a shell casing rolling on the floor. then several more shots. Ooh, pretty. For justice. Ooh. This song, though. Very nice. It's that peculiar time of day when the weariness of a full and busy day is intermingled with the satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leaving the ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things out there are getting grim. I absentmindedly watch the TV for a while, then get up and take a shower. However, I sense that someone is already in the bathroom. What? Who was in my bathroom? In the past, this would have caused me to panic. But that was then, this is now. I smile and open the door. Oh, hi. Hello, ma'am? What do you think you're doing? I want to borrow your shower for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. Kay's voice seems dispirited, and I can see bloodstains on her face. Wait, there's bloodstains on her face! Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I rush over to check on her. Take it easy, that hurts. Did she shoot herself? I'm not sensing Kay's usual abrasive energy. First things first, let's tend to these injuries. And how do you intend on doing that? I was going to call Mary or Pepper and notify the entire world about Perilous Sage and what we do. It's meant to be a secret. Don't worry about me, I'm not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment. And then I'll be fine. Kay! Kay's eyes close as she slumps over, and I rush over to catch her before she falls. Let me get you into the other room. I try to lift her. Oh yeah, NIKKEs are heavy. But she's unexpectedly heavy. Careful, I'm on a mission of great consequence. They outfit us with special bodies for such missions. They're completely different from those you pick up without a care. When you're out gallivanting with your NIKKE girlfriends. That's so true though. The commander in his harem. Kay curls up inside the tub. Leave me be. I'll feel better soon, and then I'll be gone. I'm sorry for making a mess of your bathroom. What are you doing? I'm going to stay here until you feel better. Kay stares blankly as I sit next to the tub. Whatever, do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closes her eyes.
Minna, 戦争だよ。ちょっと待ってな。大した 私を敵に回すとどうなるか分かった？
A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. I then summon up every last ounce of strength I have and attempt to help move her. Ugh. Are you okay? Sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. I'm fine. Just gotta catch my breath. Fine. After giving a perfunctory response, Kay turns her back to me. Mine. Yes? I think I've lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. It's not all gone. But there are bits and pieces missing. On top of that, I have no recollection whatsoever of the past week. The last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top-level mission. The next thing I knew, I woke up inside the safe house, and everything in between is a blank. Do you remember how you got your injuries? But not a clue. They don't appear to be severe, and certainly don't inhibit my movements. Like he said, the injuries do appear only to be surface level cuts and scrapes. It's hard to explain. It's like my body is refusing to move. At any rate, that's the situation. I also can't get in touch with any of the upper strata or D. Do you think it could be? I doubt it. If they wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here right now. The judges aren't nearly that sloppy. So what does it mean? Probably just one of those things. Something the judges consider pretty normal. Do you really believe that? What other choice do I have? Throw my hands up and wait for things to unfold? I've got to protect. I've got to proceed like usual. Wrap things up, leave no loose ends, and deal with any aftermath if and when it comes. Is that how you usually operate? Yes. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up on the bed. Speaking of which, heading back to work? You catch on quick. I guess. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. Yeah, but I'm not so sure I want to get used to what's going on here. Who is it? Take a guess. Just a moment. Tell her to come in. She already knows everything. Alright. Come in. Hell, ah! Hannah walks in with a beaming smile, then promptly spins around upon seeing Kay. What? I thought you said she knows. I thought you said she knows. You two go ahead and have fun. It's fine, come in. Nope. Sorry, but I kind of hoped it'd be just the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other and all that stuff. What is happening? That's not what you think. After a while, Arcana finally calms down and explains why she came. There was a break-in at the library. The Forbidden Library, to be precise. My room isn't the only entrance into the place, you see. Normally, they're tightly sealed, but Arcana shows us a picture of a metal door that's been split open like a sheet of paper. Whoa. One of them ended up like this. You call that a break-in? I know, the word barely does it justice. The other thing is that the alarm never went off. I only discovered it when I didn't have anything else to do. When I was making my rounds. Kay and I exchange a silent glance. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. A break-in at the Forbidden Library. And the memories of a peerless sage member mysteriously vanishing? There's no way it's all a coincidence. Did you say you lost your memory? I've got a great method that works for me whenever my memory gets wiped. If you want, I could... Keep it to yourself. Oh. Okay. Oh. Arcana, no, don't look so sad. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Let's head to the library. Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door, thicker than my body, has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. Is this passage normally unused? I personally don't use it, no. But others do. During emergencies, yes. Arcana glances over at Kay, who is examining the door. You mean... Yes, this passage is occasionally used by members of Peerless Sage. It's connected to the path that I usually take. Neither I nor anyone else uses it often. So we employ additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. But for some reason, I haven't received any response yet. I started wondering what I should do. And then I figured that since you're connected with this place as well. That was smart of you. I'll ask the higher-ups myself. Wait. I suddenly remember Kay mentioning how she was unable to reach D. No answer. Oh, oops. I kind of sped through that, hold on. My bad. From D, you mean? She's probably on a mission. She's always hard to get a hold of. Really? She always answers my calls. Of course she does. Maybe she's more proactive about answering calls from her husband. Because D killed her wife. Ah, man. I don't think that's it. Anyway, let's go inside. Inside? Whoever did this didn't do it because they were bored. They were looking for something. That's true, but... Is there anything missing from the archive? I checked the highly classified materials first, and luckily, nothing is missing from those. I didn't have time to look at the other materials. Then we can look together. Good idea. If we figure out what's gone missing and what's been damaged, that might clue us in as to who the intruder was. Kay pushes the iron door further open for us to go in. Let's go. The passage eventually intersects with a corridor leading to Arcana's room. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Library, a library's reading room, we commence our search. Not long after that. Well, that was less hassle than I thought it'd be. This room holds the documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I've already checked them. I see a wooden door which resembles the one I saw before, leading to the room where the Goddess Squad records were housed. On it, there is a sign that reads S1452, along with a crude lock. It's open. You're right. The faint, musty scent of old books wafts through the crack of the open door. What kind of records are kept there? Or kept here? That's where the records pertaining to Peerless Sage are stored. What? Let's go inside. Inside the room is in complete disarray. Oh my gosh! Those wicked thieves! They've made a complete mess of the place! Arcana hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Forget about those for now. More importantly, it looks to me like some of the books are missing. What? Just as Kay said, some sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any idea what those missing books were about, Arcana? Well, the records here are usually redacted before they get to us. They are. I told you before. The higher-up censored them. Oh. But I still remember some of the titles. Let me see. Arcana examines the gaps in the shelves. Looks like they're mission reports for 2 members of Peerless Sage. So the Forbidden Library was broken into, and records related to Peerless Sage have gone missing. Meanwhile, Kay has been injured and lost her memory, and Dee is completely MIA. This isn't good. This might go deeper than we initially thought. What was that? Is there some kind of construction going on? I heard they were expanding the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not set to start for a while. Let's check it out. We hurry out of the room to follow the continuous thudding sound. The poor raptor couldn't even have time to come down. As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive at the main reading room of the Ark Library, we find what seems to be the source of the noise. Oh my goodness. This outfit is so cute. Oh my god. That's not cute. Oh my god. Oh geez, sorry about that. Morin is desperately trying to straighten the bookshelves, which have fallen over like dominoes. Oh man, how am I gonna clean all this up? Moron? Cadet, are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. What are you doing here? What's going on with your outfit? What's going on with your outfit? My outfit? Morin looks down at her clothes. What about it? Well, I mean, I've never seen you wear that before. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, girl, where'd you get that outfit? Can I have one? What I usually wear is the Painting Association traditional garb, but this is just casual wear. I don't deserve to wear the Painting Association uniform now. What? What'd you do? Anyway, for this research that I'm doing, it's important that people don't know that I'm from the Painting Association. What kind of research would necessitate? Oh. What else? 6-0. 6-0? Have you made any progress? Morin pulls out an envelope from her pocket. What's this? Missed. Oh! Like it was on TV! This is the room I used to slack. I mean, this is the room I use for brief breaks. Make yourselves comfortable. Arcana leads us to a small room connected to the librarian's desk, whereupon Morin, Kay, and I all sit down. You said your name was Kay. Does Peerless Sage have an interest in this as well? That's none of your business. Then I wouldn't share any information with you. Cadet, let's talk in private. Morin stands up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Both of you, calm down. Ladies, calm. Didn't Rosanna mention something before about Underworld Queen and Peerless Sage not getting along? Why would we get along with scum like them? Well... They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the underworld knows the truth. The only people who get a bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price. That is the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the furthest thing from justice. Enough, both of you. Morin, can you tell us what you found? We're in a bit of a tough situation now, and any information you have could be helpful. Fine, I'll tell you, but only because you're the one asking. Morin sits down and pulls out a small notebook. According to our recent lead, I found out that mist is being distributed again in the Ark. I did everything I could to track down the suppliers, but it was like they vanished into thin air. I'm telling the truth. I hid myself out of sight and waited for them all to head into their hideout. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Could there have been some kind of secret passage? I checked for that too. I I ran over that place with a fine-tooth comb and smashed everything, but didn't turn up anything. Oh, I smashed everything. Okay. Could it be? Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in New York's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading the ACPU to suspect interorganizational conflict. Oh, that was her destroying it. So that was you. Huh? What was that? Nothing. So you came to the library to investigate further? No. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mist on them. What? But I don't know what happened. I was chasing after 3 people. 2 men and a woman. The 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea where, and only the woman was left. Wait. Kay, who had been listening silently until that point, interrupts Moran. 2 men and 1 woman, you said? Yeah. Do you know something? Kay clutches her head. Kay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't know Pierre the Sage had feelings. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about the 3 people you were tracking. You said there's only 1 woman left? Yeah. But something bad must have happened to her. She was totally out of it. She kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. I was barely able to get a coherent sentence out of her, but finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. I wrote it down and came to the library to try and find more information. Why the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. I'm not sure about that. What? I thought you could find anything you need at a library. Anyway, now that I've met with you guys, it doesn't matter. Should I just tell you the description? Please. Lauren clears her throat and flips through her notebook. Female with long black hair. It was impossible to discern whether she was human or NIKKE. Not much to go on. Exactly, even amongst our small group, you and I already matched that description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, she had a gun with spikes. A kind of pistol, or maybe a submachine gun. A gun, in any case. So okay. Don't look at me like that. There are lots of other guns with spikes out there. Is there any more? Keep going. That's all I got from her. Figures. Oh wait, there was one more thing I just forgot to write down. Apparently the woman was talking to someone on the phone. It said something about refusing to carry out an execution, and then accepting a choice. A whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. Then something about a righteous judgment, and some other stuff. What did you say? Kay grabs Moran's shoulders, shakes her. What did you just say? What's gotten into you? Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Sure, I told her to go lay down for a while. I can go wake her up. Let's go quickly. Lead the way. Okay. Damn. What the hell is going on?
Sento sequence 実施。みんなしっかりしやがれ。見たか？これが俺だ。
Moran takes us to the point near where the outer rim and arc are partitioned. Zit. I ring the doorbell and wait for a moment, but there is no sign of anyone inside. I ring the bell a second time, but nothing happens. Could she have left and gone somewhere? Step aside for a moment. Why? The woman was in no state to go anywhere. That tells me. Huh. Your brain was a useless lump, but you're pretty smart. Oh, pretty sharp, my bad. Whoops, kinda skipped that again, my bad. Guess Underworld Queen isn't so bad for a bunch of lousy chumps. Wow. I had no idea you were capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. You stay here and look after Cadet. I'll go inside. Morn easily breaks down the flimsy door and steps inside. Soon after, we've got a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Damn. All right. Lingering inside the room is a scent I've smelled a few times before. The pungent, metallic scent of blood. Not only that, she's dead. The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you. But this changes things. Now I've gotten involved in this. What in the world is going on? I'm sorry, I didn't know when was the right time to fill you in. I began to explain everything to Moran. From Kay losing her memory to the Forbidden Library being infiltrated. All the while, Kay silently examines the dead woman's body with sunken eyes. I had no idea that it was this serious. I'm sorry for getting you mixed up in this. Now, wait. Just a minute. Let me think. Moran closes her eyes for a few moments, then reopens them. Fine, I'll help. Are you sure? It's okay. I hit a wall with that anyway. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you take care and return the favor and lend me a hand. Okay. Thanks, Moran. No need to thank me. What are friends for? Are you two done? I hate to break up the love fest, but perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this? Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. He points to a wound where the blood is slowly congealing. Does this wound bring anything to mind? While I haven't seen many corpses in my lifetime, this injury does seem familiar. It's a gash, one which seems to have been caused by a knife or some type of heavy blade. Like an axe, for example. No way. Just then, footsteps echo behind us. It's D. D. Did you do this? D doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. But, hold on a minute. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing the tension, Moran steps in front of me, but take this. D hands me a phone and steps back. A phone? Why would you... Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold and inorganic voice emerges from the speaker. My. Who is this? Maybe I? I forgot what number that is.
状況終了。次の作戦区域に移動します。
The judges. D, return to your mission. D bites her lip and briefly glances over at Kay as she heads out the room. At the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. I have a mission for you, Mai. It's something you're quite familiar with, so an explanation would be necessary. Wait, before that, I'm not taking questions. Justice has no place for it. What? We judges pass judgment. We embody justice. We are justice itself. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark's salvation, and humanity's as well. You must become an infallible, unwavering symbol of righteousness. All of your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be the harvest. And this judgment will be the turning point. A watershed moment, an inflection point, a divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. So make your judgment, Mai. Deny all falsehoods, eradicate evil, uphold justice. That is your role and your duty. It is your destiny. The voice burns with more than mere conviction. It's teased with madness. I only now realize that I haven't moved this entire time, and only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. Who was the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? In response to my question, he lets out a sigh that seems both regretful yet also self-satisfied. The target this time. He indicates the target is me. What? What? I'm so confused. What? Well, I guess we'll find out what happens next time in the next part. Until then.